Combo class, how are we doing? You holding in there? You doing good? So this is combo class. I cannot remember if we learned a dance or not, or if you learned the hip hop dance as part of your combo dance. I really can't remember, but either way, it's been a while and you guys had break last week. So we are going to learn a new combo today, and it's actually going to be a pretty cool combo, so I hope you guys are excited for it. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It's going to be, and don't turn this off when I tell you what it's going to be, because it's actually really artistic, so just watch the video, just do it with me, okay? So this dance is going to be yoga inspired. It's yoga based. So that means that a lot of the moves that we're going to be doing today that I'll be teaching you are going to be from yoga. It's going to be from the background of yoga. But it's still going to be dancey. It's not going to be like, oh, pose, whatever. But it's going to be a cool, fun dance. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Please send me a video of you doing this dance. So that I can see it, so that I can kind of gauge what needs to be done next week in the video. Sound good? And that way I'm able to answer questions that you'll have or that I see when I watch you dance in the video. So make sure that you watch this video a couple times through so that you can really get the dance, you can get the technique, the style, my teachings. I will correct you next week in the next video. Anyways, that's what it's going to be. So before we do that, let's warm up, because warming up is super, super important. If you don't warm up, then you're not going to dance super good. Or if you warm up a little bit, you're only going to dance this good. Yeah? So we want to warm up really good so that we can dance really good, so that we can just have a really good time being in our bodies and dancing. So, super fun. Make sure you have some space. And let's get started. So, warm up. Let's do it. Who misses the jumping jacks? Let's go side. 5, 6, 7, 8, and switch it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. Last one. 6, 7, 8. Down and up. And bigger. Down. Up. Side. And bigger. And twist. Look. And twist it. Keep it here. Bend your knees just a little bit. Wide legs. And reach it up, turn out. And down. Swing. And good. And down. Drop your head. All right, back to center. Turn your feet out. Catch. Good. Make sure you keep that alignment. I want to see a straight line right here. Straight line. And twist. And twist. And touch the floor. Straight leg. Flex and point. And walk it over. Other side. Flex and point. opposite arm. Shoulder down. Okay, other side. Take your foot. Outside of the foot. For you. Make sure that your feet are nice and warmed up. Yeah, this is more of a modern, don't worry, I have shorts on. This is more of a modern style of dance. So we are flexing our feet in some moves, then we're pointing. Yeah, so this is something that you need to bring awareness to your feet and make sure that you're doing as I do. Yeah, and don't worry, send your videos in to me through Tammy, whoever, send your videos in so that I can see them, so that when I do a video next week for the next class time, that I'll be able to have watched you first, and then I can kind of say a few things that I saw, some things that I can correct, and that will bring you a little bit more clarity. So let's get started. The song is I Will Rise Up. I'm so bad with names, guys. 1 second, I'll give you the title. Rise Up by Andra Day. I think everyone knows this song because, first of all, it's a very common song right now because I feel like everyone's playing it because of, quarantine and Corona and all that. But I do think it's a really good song that brings out the feelings from you, and you're able to kind of pair those feelings with dance moves. And that's kind of what I want to focus on for this combo, is how you can access your feelings and how you can dance with your feelings. So hopefully this song gives you some sort of feelers that you can dance with that. Yeah, and it can be enjoying. You can be enjoying that. It can be enjoyment. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's start. Hopefully you can see me. Yes, you can. So we're going to start. Remember, I said this was yoga inspired. So we start child's pose right here. Yeah? And you come up right when the music starts. Yeah? When she says you're broken down. So you come up into tabletop. You're broken down. Yeah, so you can come up a little slow. This is kind of a slowish dance. You'll get the hang of it, don't worry. You're broken down, and then you make a circle. Tired. Yeah, does that look good on video? Can you see me? Let's try it again. From child's pose, you go. You're broken down and tired. Then you tuck your toes, lift your hips. Living life on a merry-go-round. Then bend your leg. Step in between your hands. Reach forward and down to the ground. So that is just one circle. Yeah? So let's go back to child's pose. Boom, you're broken down and tired, but living life on a merry-go-round. But you can fight like I did. Yeah? Let's do that. Oh, nice sweatshirt. Okay, let's do that with the music, okay? Don't worry, don't get overwhelmed, right? This is a video, so you can pause it, go back, look at what I just did, and then you can rejoin. Sound good? I want you to be watching this video a couple times this week because I really want you to look really good on the video that you send me so that I know you're working hard. you can jump in.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Ooh, mountain, we can walk it out.
I went on for you guys, but that's because I just want you to see that you're doing the exact same thing, right and left, and then you step up when she says mountain. You're gonna make a mountain, see that? You're gonna make a mountain with your arms. So we're just doing the same thing that I just taught you on the right side, we're doing it on the left side, and then we step up with our hands at the top. Yeah, this is actually gonna be a really cool dance, so maybe I'll teach this to my jazz girls. I don't know, we'll see, because I'm kind of liking where it's going. Okay, let's go with my words, with my counts and everything. We're gonna do it right and left, yeah? And remember, I want you to mirror me, if that helps you. So if you're mirroring me, that means you are starting on your left, and then you're doing your right. Sound good? So if I lift, for example, if I lift my right leg up, you're actually lifting your left leg up. So I'm going to say my left so that it's easier for you. Sound good? So right now, you're in child's pose. And then you come up, boom. You're broken, down, and full circle. Tired. Hips lift, boom, but living life on a merry-go-round, boom. But you can fight like I did, boom. You're gonna take a little push-up, and then you stretch up. Make sure that you keep your shoulders away from your ears. So right now, I'm doing this the wrong way. Do you see my shoulders? Where's my neck? I don't know. Oh, look, there it is, yeah? So, let me see your neck. But you can fight like I did, and then left side. Up, and bend, and step in between your hands. Full circle, but then you just step all the way up to mountain, yeah? And you can take that into a little back bend, into a big one, whatever you're feeling. If you don't want to do a back bend at all, totally fine. Just make sure that you have your arms right there. Sound good? Let's do it with music. Remember, for you, this is going to be left and right because I want you to mirror me so that it's easier for you. Sound good? So sorry if sometimes I say right when it's not your right side. I'm just confused. It's fine. Okay, with music, a couple times.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we can walk it out. And
Okay, you should be putting your foot down or your hand down on a piano key. Like, do you hear those piano keys? The one that's like, do, do, those ones? So if you need some help figuring that out, maybe don't dance this next one and watch me. But if you have figured it out and everything's good, keep going, yeah? But remember, if you're having trouble, just pause it, rewind, watch me again, watch me say some things the same time, the same way, because maybe that's what you need for you to understand and get it a little bit better. Sound good? So let's do this with music one more time and then we'll move on. This class is 30 minutes long and right now we are at 17 minutes and 30 seconds. So we have about 12, 13 minutes left. Let's power through this. Sound good?
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we can walk it out.
Okay, mountain. And then it's, we can work it out. And actually what I want, let's go mountain, we can work it out. Yeah, so you're just doing, from mountain you're going, we can work it out. Actually, let's bring that into a windmill arm, because that would be nice for our shoulders. We're gonna go, and it's just gonna look a lot better. Mountain, we can work it out. So those arms are just going back, back. So arms up, mountain, we can work, and then you're just gonna switch it out. Yeah? Make sure that you have dancer's arms, so I don't want you, just watch my arms. I don't want you to bring your hand up like this. I want your palm to turn away. Yeah, turn your palm away. Can you see my arm? Maybe I'll just stand back. Turn your palm away, yeah? So I don't want it coming forward towards my face. I want it coming away, like I'm pressing something away. Always have your dancer's arms like that, unless the teacher says otherwise, but it's very smart to have your palms pressed away from you and don't turn them towards you like you're clapping. Press them away. Sound good? So we just did mountain. We can work it out. And then you're going to bring your leg up into tree pose as this arm comes down towards your heart. Yeah? So it comes down like a fist and then melts on your heart. While your foot just comes straight up. This is called tree pose, yeah? In dancing, this is a passe. The difference, look at this difference. This is passe, this is tree. So in passe, you are pointing your foot. In tree, you are planting your foot. We are going to focus on planting our foot because I think some of you are sickling. And I think this is going to help us not sickle our foot. So if you plant your whole foot right above your kneecap, so I want this right above your kneecap. I don't want it on your kneecap, on your knee joint, because that's going to maybe do some damage later on. So if you can't get it all the way up, you can put it on your shin, yeah, on your calf muscle. But wherever that is, whether it's high or low, I want beveled feet. I don't want sickled feet. Do you see my foot? This is beveled. This is what I want. This is sickled. This is what I do not want, which is why we're going to plant the whole foot on our leg so that we can focus on keeping a straight ankle, straight arch, straight foot. Everything is in alignment and it's not ski-wampus in the way that we don't want it to be. So you just did mountain, we can work it out. Boom. And then you hold it here, and then you bring it down. Yeah? So you're gonna hold it there for just a little bit longer, and that's to create some sort of feeling, some sort of purpose. You can even play around with your head where you can go, ooh, or something like that. Yeah, 'cause she's singing while you're doing it. So it's gonna give you some time for some improv, which means to do whatever you want in that pose. Yeah, because you're in that pose for about 4 counts, I think, but that's what it is. So we just did back, back, up, hold, do whatever you want with your head. Yeah, this is a lot of balancing for you though. And then you step back. Yeah? Once you step back, arms come up, and then you open out warrior two, and then you lift off, down, lift, down. So it's 2 lifts. Sound good? Let's do that with music twice through. If you want, you can mark it while you watch me so that it makes a little bit more sense to you, or do it full out 2 times if you are on that level. Whatever it is that you are wanting, yeah, that you are giving to yourself. So, let's do that. Music twice through.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we can walk it out, and mountains. And I'll rise like the day I rise up.
Does that make sense? So those 2 lifts at the very end, the first one is quick and slow, slow and. Yeah? It's all the strength in your front leg, in the standing leg, yeah? This leg should not bend really at all. I don't want it to lock out, but I don't want it to be super bendy, if that makes sense. So you have right here, straighten your bottom leg, then set it back down. Then straighten and hold, press a little further, then set it back down. I have 2 different versions of arms, of hands, that you can do. You either have blades, which is it looks a lot cleaner, but when you go into half moon, which is this right here, you actually reach all the way down for that. I know that a lot of you are going to lose your balance on that, so I don't want you to push for that just quite yet. Yeah, I really want you to get your balance there. So if that means keeping your hands, your arms in a straight line for the lifts, that's totally okay. Yeah, but if you want to reach for the floor, I want you to have really good technique with that, so that your lower back isn't like reaching down. Yeah, it's just one straight line where you come down and then back down. Reach down and then back down, yeah? But like I said, the first one is quick, the second one is slow. Let's do that from the top.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we can walk it out, and mountains. And I'll rise like the day I rise up.
Let's change that. Now that I'm doing it, I'm like, ooh, that feels really good. The first one, since it's quick, don't feel like you have to reach for the ground because it's quick, right? So just take it up, then back down, then up, then reach for it, then back down. Sound good? I think, let me check the time. We have about 3 minutes left. So let's learn maybe 1 or 2 more things, and then we'll be done for this class. You need to watch this video again and again, so maybe 3 times or more if you have time, which I know most of you do. And then I want you to video yourself and send it over to me through Tammy, through IDT, whoever it may be. Let me see you dance, because it makes me happy. Okay, let's move on, and then we'll do it with music twice through. Sound good? So you just did mountain. We can work it out. And then tree pose. Mountain. Out. And I'll rise up. Rise like the day. Let's touch the floor. And feet come together. Yeah? So touch the floor, feet come together, and your head drops down. So you are in this one, this pose. So that is on the words, I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up. So right here, I'll rise up, roll up, rise, unafraid. So it's just like a little drop swing that you're gonna do. So after you come forward, plie roll up, arms come folded. Look how I'm just wiping my hair away. So arms come up, and then they come up again. Yeah, and then they just roll down your body. Yeah, so after they come up the second time, break your grip that you have with your elbows as your fingers slide all the way down your body. Does that work? So we just did, I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up, rise unafraid. Yeah? Maybe we should stop there because we're at 29 minutes. Let's do this with music and then see if there's anything else that's in my brain.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. And you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Ooh, mountains. We can walk it out and mountains. And I'll rise like the day, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I do just that.
Okay, go back, watch this video, do it with me again and again and again, and then practice it this whole week. I want your videos in, it's April 15th. I want your videos in and sent to me within the next 5 days, yeah? So no later than April 20th do I want your video, yeah? So make sure that you're practicing super hard and that you are able to get that sent in and over so I can see it. Because I love you and I miss you and I just want to see you dance, that's all. Yeah, so I hope that you're accessing your feelings in this dance and I hope that you're pairing your feelings with the dance moves that I'm giving you so that you can bring it all into one. Sound good? Okay. I miss you. I'll see you hopefully soon. Do your homework. Love you. Bye.